Another fan I got off of eBay. I'm going to have a few of these coming in this week, and that'll pretty much get me set for my ventilation. This is another Zero. This is a model 1247496. I just got it. The blades do spin, although somewhat tightly. Let's see if it runs. I have not tried it yet. Okay. Let's try oiling it and see if that does it any better. Well, with the blades being as tight as they are, I can't really get to them without pulling the blade. And why would it be nice and have an Allen key head? So now I gotta figure out if I gotta find a screwdriver small enough. But I'm hoping there's no damage to the bearings, but it's definitely got a lack of lubrication. And we'll tear it apart, see what comes of it. Okay, this motor is actually in a lot better condition than I thought it would be as far as cleanliness goes. I thought it was going to be full of dust and an absolute mess. However, it is not. It is actually exceptionally clean. The rear bearing seems to be okay. The front bearing, a little bit different story. The cardboard spacer on the shaft disintegrated. The shaft itself was seized to the bearing. That is back freely moving again, although there is a lot of play in it, especially without that spacer there. So once again, another one that's not an everyday runner, but we're going to put it back together and see how it goes. At some point I'm going to have to find a replacement cardboard spacer and take care of that, but we'll get it back together and see what happens. Okay, well here's what I ended up doing. Rather than replace the spacer on the inside, I have it on the outside. I'm going to see how that works. I can always move that inside to the inside of the shaft, which would be better for it. But for right now, just for testing purposes, I'm going to see how that works. Because otherwise the shaft slides in too far and then the blades catch on the motor housing. So let's get this wound up and see what we got. Okay, well before it wouldn't spin very well. That's taken care of. I'm going to put the grill on it before I put it under power because I don't know what that blade or that shaft will do, and I don't want it coming off and flying out. So we'll get the blades on and then it's power time. Alright, let's see what happens. That's on high. I mean, you can hear there's still problems with the bearing. It does spin down pretty good, just does not have a lot of torque to it. Let's see. I'll drop a little bit more oil into it and try it again. Okay, one more time. Well, it's not perfect, but it works.